In last year's anniversary, we launched the Zoology Specimen Image Bank. This year, we have a similar event with the introduction to the online database of the MNH Botanical Collection. Let us learn more about it in this video presentation.
I am Jeremy Carlo Naredo, Coordinator for Collections Management of the UPLB Museum of Natural History. Inventory and computerized cataloging of the MNH collections started in the early 2000s. This program initiated databasing of the different MNH collections. Through the conduct of the program, we realized the need for additional sources of funding to cover costs for manpower, equipment, and software. So in 2020, we applied and were selected as one of the recipients of the Biodiversity Information Fund for Asia of the Global Biodiversity Information Facility. We were able to procure necessary equipment such as laptop computers, cameras, and other accessories for the digitization of the herbarium and other collections. We are also grateful for the support of UPLB through the Basic Research Program, which enabled us to conduct research by using the digitized herbarium collections. To make this program sustainable, we plan to search for additional sources of funding for the continuous digitization of other collections.
I'm Assistant Professor Annalie S. Hadsel, Curator, Botanical Herbarium of the Museum of Natural History, University of the Philippines, Los Baños. For over 100 years, the Botanical Herbarium have amassed around 77,000 collections, making it as one of the biggest in the Philippines. With this volume, the Botanical Herbarium can be considered as a treasure trove of botanical information. To digitize means to convert our specimen data analog into digital signals. Labels and other information related to the specimens are then captured and transcribed into what we call as digital records. When we digitize, we are creating a database of our plant collection. Digitizing reduces the handling and potential damages to our rare and type specimens. It helps us future-proof our collections. With the modest resources that we have, we are able to digitize our collection last June 2021. As we go along, we see the need to improve on our curatorial practices. We see specimens on herbarium sheets with no accession numbers, as well as duplicate specimens with different accession numbers. We also see the opportunity to expand our collection in unexplored areas and to highlight the legacy of the 100 years of botanical expedition in the Philippines.
Ako po si John Calvin Clarete, Laboratory Assistant 2 ng Nicer Caves Program at ako po ang in-charge sa imaging ng mga specimen. Ang una ko pong ginagawa is kukuha po ng specimen at i-organize bago kunan. Pangalawa ay lilinisin po at dadalhin na po sa platform para kunan. Usually po, ang mga images na nakukunan ko araw-araw is usually from 100 to 150 specimen. Matapos ko pong kunan ng mga litrato, ini-edit ko po sila gamit ang app na XNView MP At doon ko po sila finifilter pag kailangan pa po ng mas magandang imahe. Ka-challenge sa imaging is pag marupok na po yung specimen, kailangan pong dahan-dahanin pag naglilinis.
I am Eugene Lawrence Arlogatok, University Research Associate 1 of the Nicer Caves program. So I am in charge of encoding specimens. This is a sample image of a digitized herbarium specimens. So makikita nyo po sa specimen na to yung accession number, and then the specimen itself, and then information such as the family, the scientific name, locality information, the collector and the collection number, the date collected, as well as the specimen tags. From the image, i-encode yung data to Microsoft Excel. So sa Microsoft Excel, meron tayong specifically designated na file code para dun sa isang entry. So all the information from the image will be encoded in Microsoft Excel. After encoding the data from the image to Excel, the image will then be uploaded to Wikimedia Commons. Wikimedia Commons is an online repository of reused images and other media. The images are uploaded at the MNH Digital Archives account with the following information: the file code, the scientific name, the MNH accession number, the name of the collector, and the year of collection. The images can also be downloaded at low, medium, and high resolutions, as well as the original file. After consolidating all the data from the images and from the Wikimedia Commons, such as image source and attribution, the Excel file will then be uploaded to Caspio. Caspio is a low-code platform for building online databases without coding. The challenges po na nakaharap namin in doing the encoding is yung interpreting po of some information on the specimen label, particularly yung handwritten ones. And then there are some specimens din po na kulang-kulang yung locality information, wala ring collector minsan or walang collection date. And then updating din po ng place names kasi may mga areas po na nag-change ng political boundaries over the past 30 to 40 years. And then another po is yung updating po ng scientific names. So yung updated names po ay taken from Cost Digital Flora and the Plants of the World Online. After encoding data from specimens and uploading the images at Wikimedia Commons, let us now check the MNH Botanical Herbarium database. To access the Botanical Herbarium database, visit the UPLB Museum of Natural History website at mnh.uplb.edu.ph. Then, go to the Collections tab, hover over the Botanical Herbarium, and then click Botanical Herbarium Database. The Botanical Herbarium Database is conceptualized and developed by Mr. Florante A. Cruz, University Extension Specialist 2 of the UPLB MNH. There are different ways to search for a specimen. You can search by taxonomic category, either scientific name or family. Search by specimen status, which includes general collection, holotype, isotype, paratype, syntype, and topotype. You can also search by year range and by area of collection, which includes province, region, and island group. Say for example, you want to search for specimens of Racinichia nigrosensis. Under the scientific name, type Racinichia nigrosensis and then click search. All specimen records for this species will then appear, and you can choose which specimen you want to view. All information associated with the specimen are then displayed, including an image of the specimen, as well as a link to the image file at Wikimedia Commons. On the other hand, if you want to have a survey of plant specimens from a certain place, let's say the province of Laguna, accessioned in the herbarium, you can search by clicking the province under the Search Specimens by Area of Collection and search for Laguna. Then click Search. All specimens from the province of Laguna will then be shown. You can download this data by clicking Download Data and it will be shown as a .csv file. On the other hand, if you want to have a survey of specimens of Pandanaceae for a certain place, let's say the province of Quezon, you can do a multiple entry search. Under the family name, type Pandanaceae, and then under the province, select Quezon, under the region, region 4A, and under the island group, Luzon. Then click Search. All specimens from the province of Quezon will then be shown.
Our collections are our national pride. MNH is dedicated to provide better and more efficient museum services by increasing our efforts to digitize our collections. Through digitization, we both safeguard our records and increase public access to data, useful in our goal to protect our rich biodiversity. We hope that you find our projects, such as this prototype herbarium database, useful for your research studies. From our collections to your home is our commitment.